Hello everyone, welcome to the Lord of the Rings Online. This is Gnarlo. Say hello, Gnarlo. Good boy. And he is where we last parked him here, outside of the Michael Delving Mathom House. Mathoms, as we've said before, is what hobbits call those little items that they have no use for or have forgotten the use for. And they store them here at the Mathom House. Basically, it's a big museum. So, we have a few of them in our inventory here, which is starting to fill up a little bit. I need to do some stuff with some of these things. I've got 6 gift Mathoms. So, we need to talk to someone and see if we can't get rid of a few. We've got 2 people out here, 3 people out here, with rings over their heads. So, let's talk to Keeper Foxtail. He's got the quest, the Founding Writ.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Ah, yes, good day to you. I was wondering if you could do me a favor. I have just received word that Adelard Took has found a copy of the original writ penned by the old king. This writ granted the Fallowhide brothers, Marco and Blanco, the lands that became the Shire. It is a most exceptional find. True, I already have a copy of the document, but it is in very poor shape. If this copy is in better condition, it would be a marvelous addition to the Mathom House. Would you go to Tookland and speak to Adelard about this find? I believe you can find him in the Great Smiles of Tuckborough. So we'll accept that. Anything that'll give us a little more faction with the hobbits here. And let's see, he should have a quest as well. Gift Mathom's Introduction. That's what we want. Hello.
Good day. Might I have
There
a
we
word
go.
with you?
Hello there, my young hobbit. Have you come to have a look around, or perhaps you're looking to make a donation to our worthy Mathom House? We accept all sorts of Mathoms, you know. It's amazing the odds and ends that hobbits, young and old, have managed to collect, and what you can see here runs the whole gamut. If you ask me, this old museum says more about us hobbits than any book or story could hope to tell. Right now, we're looking for Mathoms that have been given as gifts for some kindness or aid rendered. The stories behind such objects are of great interest to us, regardless of what the Mathom itself might be. Anything you could bring us along those lines would be a fine gesture indeed. So, he's asking for gift Mathoms. And what do you know, it's just so happens... What's that there? You received this Mathom as a gift from one of our fellow hobbits? Ah, this is a fine thing indeed, an ancient tradition. Well, as old as any of them I know of, at any rate. You're sure you have no need of it? Fine, fine then. I'll happily take it and see if we can find a suitable place for it in our collection. There you go. And you see we got a little experience and 344 experience and 1,200 experience reputation with the Mathom Society. So we'll pull up and take a look at our reputation right quick. And as you see, the Mathom House, we now have 1,500. It says, the Mathom Society. The hobbits of the Shire enjoy many fine leisure activities when they are not so busy eating or growing food. One such activity is the collection of Mathoms, items that hobbits have no particular use for but hold on to anyway. Hobbits were apparently the very first people that should have been on hoarding buried alive. The Mathom Society are a group of hobbits dedicated to the collection of such items, and they scour the countryside in search of new items to add to their collection, when they aren't busy planning a Mathom Society dinner, that is. Because eating and drinking is the most important part. Alrighty. So he is also the barter.
Good day.
He has no more quests for us, but this is where you hand in your other Mathoms. Here are the regular Mathoms up here. And for those, you get X amount of faction. And then down here, you have these that you get X amount of faction for. Well, let's see if it tells us. Yes, the gift Mathoms will give you 700 faction with them. Regular Mathoms will give you 300. And like I said, the regular Mathoms, you get a lot of them off of higher level mobs. Like after we head up north toward Fornost in that area, you'll get a good deal of Mathoms off the bandits and the goblins up that way. So let's get rid of some of our Mathoms here and add in some more reputation. Alright, we are out of Mathoms, And our reputation should have climbed a bit. It has. We are 5,000 of 10,000 points, so we are now halfway through neutral. And I think the next one, I believe, is acquaintance level. And at that point, we might actually be able to go into the Mathom House. Yeah, you have to be an acquaintance to go into the Mathom House. So it will be a little while yet. We have another person who barters here.
Good day.
As you see, well-kept Mathoms is what she trades in, or accepts, and you get 700 for those. And this gentleman over here,
Hello.
you can barter items with him, as in a honey-roasted chicken. You can barter seasoned beef with cauliflower, or strawberry dessert wine, because, as we've said before, the Mathom Society plans their dinners as much as they plan the other stuff.
Is there something I can do for you?
And browse the shop. Here are the 3 recipes you can get, but you have to be an artisan cook. So not only does he accept the items, he'll tell you how to make them too. He's just not going to do them for himself. Alright, so that's pretty much everything here at the Mathom House. At this point, we have the Founding Writ and we had the prologue, Bounder Primrose. So I think we are going to, since the point of this is to follow along in the main quest line, we're going to head over and talk to Bounder Primrose. But let's see. Pull up our map. We're here, Michael Delving. Primstone is way over here in Brockenborings. We will have to go past Tuckborough, so we might pop into Tuckborough and just see what Adelard Took has to say. So we will do that. Let me turn on my light here. There we go. And when I get close to the Great Smiles, I will be joining you again. Oh, I don't know if I ever mentioned it or not, but he said the 2 names, I think Marcho and Falco, I think, were the founders of the Shire, and just like over in Brockenborings, they had that tree carved into a statue of Bullroarer. Here you have a tree carved into a statue of the 2 founders of the Shire. So there you go. The hobbits, they may not know a whole lot, but they are definitely into their own personal histories and family histories and histories of the Shire. Alright, we will see you shortly when I get over there close to Tuckborough. Alrighty, we're coming into Tuckborough here, and at the very top of the hill is the big hill dwelling of the Tooks, called the Great Smiles, or Smiles. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. I've always pronounced it Smiles, and never heard it pronounced any other way. So let's go in and talk to Adelard. And Adelard is the Thane. I do believe, or either he's the librarian. Alright, he's the librarian. Paladin Took the Second is the actual Thane. Adelard over here is the librarian of the Tooks. Let's talk to him for a moment. Oh dear, I'm much too busy to talk. Are you to help? Yes, that must be it. So let's talk to him about the Founding Writ.
I'm sorry. My thoughts were elsewhere.
Oh dear, you're here for the Founding Writ. Please don't let Paladin know, but I don't have it. A local farmer, Belko Brockhouse, has it, and he won't give it up. His home is north of here, up the hill and to the right of the path, and he says he won't give up the writ until he gets a hand with his crops. Honestly, at my age, I can't help with farm labor. I'm sorry to say that if you want the writ, you'll have to speak to him, and perhaps lend a hand. The cheek of some hobbits. Alright, so we'll have to go talk to Belko. Let's see what else he's got. He's got the ghost of the old
trouble you
Took.
for some help.
Oh, thank goodness, I'm in a sorriest of states, but I must make you swear to tell no one else of my troubles. If others were to hear of it, there would surely be a panic in Tuckborough. My library is haunted, As difficult as it may be to believe, I think it is the ghost of the old Took. I think the troubles darkening the Shire of late have disturbed him, like those bears over to the east of here. They were never so aggressive in his day. Wait, perhaps that's it. The old Took was known for slaying a great bear in his time. If you could bring me the pelts of a few bears, maybe it will ease his spirit. It will show the Shire is still safe. So we'll take that as well. So we've got a couple of these to work on. Alrighty. And over here is Paladin Took II, the Thane of the Shire. As soon as I can... As soon as I can get coordinated with my hands and my mouse here. There we go. Hello, Thane Paladin II. If the name sounds familiar... This way. Alright, if y'all give me a second, I'm going to adjust. I've got something going on in the background of my computer here, so I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, for some crazy reason, my computer decided that now was a great time to start doing a backup in the background. So, we got that taken care of. Much smoother. Alrighty. So right up here is Belko Brockhouse up here on the right. We'll stop by to see him for just a moment and see what it is that he needs help with. Why he's being such an ass about the Founding Writ.
Can't a body be left alone?
Aye, I've got that piece of parchment Adlard's wanting. I found it among me mum's things, and I don't mind if going off to the Mathom House. I'd rather it go there than into that Adlard's collection. But there's a few problems I need help with. See, my fences need mending, my pig has run off, and I need some feed from Hobbiton. If you help me with those tasks, I'll give you the writ. Fair to you? Alright, fair enough. What are you wanting first? A sack of
Could I
feed.
take a moment of your time?
So my pig, old Sally, when she ain't running loose all over the countryside, eats and eats like you wouldn't believe. Goes through a sack of feed in no time. Never seen a pig with an appetite like hers. I need you to go to the Grange up in Hobbiton and fetch me a sack of feed. Don't worry about talking to Ted Sandyman there to pay for them. I told him someone was going to come by and get them later today. Now, if you want that writ, you'd best be hurrying along. Head north across the Bywater Bridge in Hobbiton, and you'll see the Grange right there to your left. So we'll accept that one, since it's right on our way. I know the other two are off for a little ways, so we'll do that. And we'll head on over here to Hobbiton, and we'll see you about the time we're throwing a dirty look over Ted Sandyman's way. Alrighty, I was stopped here at the Hobbiton bulletin board just to take a look, and I have several stacks of items here that can be turned in for task. Actually, there's a lot of items I have, but these are the three that actually have enough to do. One is light carapace, so we can take that one. They want 8 light carapaces, so we'll accept that. Another one is the matted skins, which we'll hand in. Alright. I'm having issues today. My screen just changed size on me. For no reason at all. There we go. Alright, the matted skins. So we'll collect that one. And what's the other one? Dirty ears. Now once again, I'm only doing these until I get up to get through the first level of faction with the Mathom House, because they are worth quite a bit of money. If you look at the stacks here, you know, quite a bit of money at my level anyway. That's 11 silver, that one's 10 silver, and that one's 5 silver. So we're talking about, around 2 dozen silver here that are going to be lost, as it were, when I hand these tasks in. Yeah, they give you good faction, but it depends on what your issue is. And at my level,
Is there something I can do
coins
for you?
really help out. These look like they came from some nasty creatures. Looks like you're really helping out. Thank you kindly. And see, the reputation is going to be a 300 increase, so. Alrighty. And then we got matted skins.
Hello?
Oh goodness, what is that? It's all stiff and leathery. I guess this is what the Bounders wanted. Another 300. And finally the ears.
Hello?
This is simply disgusting. I never thought I would be collecting bits of things when I signed up for this duty. Stiff upper lip house, smile and thank the Hobbit. Thank you kindly. Alright. So we gained another 900 doing those. And if we look at our reputation, it is now sitting at a 5,900. So we are going to continue onward. We were heading toward the Grange over here. We were going to get sacks of feed for Brock. Was that his name? Was it Brock? Send our dirty look to Ted Sandyman there. And we're going to visit the Grange. There we are. And there's a sack of feed. Look at Belco. Alrighty. For some reason, Belco Brock House. That's what it is. I was thinking Brock Belco House. Maybe he was an early relative of Brock Sampson. Alright. Oh, okay. So we gotta actually take it back to him. Alrighty, I thought maybe I could just carry it around and go over there next time, but I'll take it back to Brock Sampson, and we'll catch up with you over there. Alrighty, and we're approaching the farmer now. Let's see what... Yeah. Aye, those are the oats Sally likes. I'll take them off your hands. So we got that one off our hands. And we've still got 2 more there to do. But we will do those next time, since they are definitely not in the direction we're going. And now we're going to continue on, and I'll see you when we get over there toward Bounder Primrose.